Hey guys, it's Vanessa. I'm here today to do my Tuesday video for you guys. So today I was watching a video that just came up to me on my recommended, and it was by essiebutton and gemsmaquillage here on YouTube, and they were doing things that they used to hate but now love. And I thought it was a really cute video, and it was just kind of like they were just doing like random things in life, like food or like habits or places. But I actually, when I first saw the title, I thought that's a great idea for a makeup video, because I feel like that happens to me a lot. And I don't know if some of these products I'm going to mention, I've said them on here or not, but I definitely have gone through times where I'm like, this product sucks. And then 2 months later, it's the only thing I have or something, and I use it, and then I end up being like, I love this product. So I thought it'd be a fun video to come do a kind of like the cosmetics version of their video. So here we go. I'll link below to their video if you want to check that out. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start with hair stuff. There's a ton of them, but I just didn't want to make the video too long. And the one thing that did come to my mind is this Garnier Fruit Tea Style Pure Clean Smoothing Cream, and it's 98% naturally derived, and it's supposed to be 24-hour frizz control, zero heaviness, and strong. And as you can tell by this tube, I love this stuff. I started using it mixed with hair gel for my curls, and it was just amazing for that. And this one is like, although there's product, because I could see it, it's like really hard to get out. So I'm going to cut it open, but a while back I had bought a backup, so it was like an end of year $2 sale, so I picked it up. But it works really well, especially like I said, if you have natural hair. If you kind of mix this with like a gel, like I mix this with my Eco Styler, and it just provides the right consistency for my curls. Now that my curls kind of curl on their own more and more, I can even get away with just using this. And sometimes when I do my hair like this, like right now I'm a hot mess, I just walked in the door from work and came to film this, but sometimes I'll use this instead of gel if I don't want hold, but I want some slickness. So I definitely like this, and it's something to check out if you're into drugstore things. It has 0 parabens, 0 silicones, and 0 dyes, and I really like it. Another hair product is this one, the Tresemme Fresh Start Waterless Foam Shampoo for curly dry hair. So the first time that I bought this, I tried it a couple times, and I was like, this is a weird product. I'm not that into it. It's different than a dry shampoo, that sprays and it's kind of like a powder. This one is more of a water and, as it says, a foam. So you can see it looks like a foam. So what you do is you take this and you work it into your hair, and then you take a towel. I'll put some in my hair. And then you take a towel and you kind of rub your hair. And it weirdly totally works great if you have like curly or wavy hair. And I think it makes more sense than a dry shampoo for curly hair, because when you have curly hair, you can't brush out the powder, and curls need moisture to look good again. So this really helps bring back the curls a bit, and it adds a lot of volume to your hair. I can't use this for 2 days. It has to be one day. This is going to save me, and then the next day I'm going to go wash my hair because I'm gross. So, but I do really like this. And for skincare, I have 3 items. The first one is the MAD Skincare Illuminating Daily Moisturizer Brightening. I got a sample of this at the makeup show, or not the makeup show, I'm sorry, America's Beauty Show this year, and I tried it once and I was like, whatever, I don't care. And then the next time I used it, I just really loved it out of nowhere, and then I've just used this bad boy all the way. But basically it's just a really nice moisturizer. It sinks into your skin so you don't have that residue, and it illuminates your skin so it looks really nice and healthy without looking greasy or having an oily forehead or something. It just kind of sinks in to your skin, so I really love that. But it took me a little bit of hating it. Now this, I don't even know if they make this anymore, and it's the Boots No. 7 Reviving Eye Gel, and this one is hypoallergenic. So I bought this again, a clearance. Clearance is always influenced my impulse purchases. When I was starting to get into eye creams and eye gels, and I purchased this and I didn't like it. It had a weird sticky consistency. I just didn't like it. It left a weird residue, so I never used it. And then the other day I had left the eye cream that I was currently using here in my filming little area And I was in my room and I was like way too lazy to get out of bed and come get it, even though I live in the smallest apartment ever. And this was right in front of me, so I was like, fine. The crow's feet just needs something. So I used this and I really liked it. For some reason, like, I feel like the formulation magically changed and now it just feels like a refreshing gel. It's very light on the eyes. I don't wake up with a lot of eye gunk, which sometimes happens with a thicker cream. This is just like a nice gel. And it has like this little point, so it's very easy to just do a couple dots on my face and then blend it in with my finger. So I really like this one a lot. The next one is one that I didn't really hate to begin with. It just took me a couple uses. And that is the Coola SPF 30 mineral sunscreen for the face. And this is a tinted mineral sunscreen, and it took me a while to get used to this. The first time I used it, I thought I could, you know, use it like a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream, and just run out of the house and go with it. So I tried it a couple times, and it just left like, I don't think you can see it on camera, but it left like a weird white cast because it's not quite, you know, the perfect color for me. And I didn't like that at all. And it also like left me greasier later in the day. So what I realized about this one is that you have to really work it for it not to be so greasy. And you can't just like put it out right before you leave. You kind of have to let it soak in for a little bit and then you won't be greasy. It kind of dries pretty nice and dry. Like not super matte. You can see it. It leaves a really nice luminosity. But I actually ended up liking this more as like a primer versus like trying to use this as like my all-in-one product. But then once I got the hang of it, like this was my baby. I love it. I still use it even in the winter. I really, really, really like this. All right, so moving on more to cosmetics, I will start with this product. So this is a product that I feel like even very recently I had told Asia on Instagram like not to get it or that I didn't really like it. And then all of a sudden it just became my jam. Like I just love it. And it's the Duo Brush On Adhesive with Vitamins. And I believe this is their like latex free glue. And I really used to hate wearing false lashes, and now I've been wearing them more, so I don't hate it as much. I still think they're a bit of a hassle, but part of the reason was that the glue did bother. I have a very like sensitive lash line, I've noticed, and I think switching to like the non-adhesive glue was better. And the brush just makes it really easy to apply the glue. You don't get like the annoying spillage and stuff. This just kind of coats the lash band like perfectly. I mean, I really like it. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's like drying up right there, so it's a little hard to like get in and out. But otherwise, I really like it. It's lasted a long time. I've used it like every time I do my own lashes. Asia, I recommend it. Go get it. The next product is, this is just a sample of it, but it's the Bare Minerals Well Rested. So I got 2 samples of this because the first one I was just like, nah. So then I got another sample just to see like, did I like that or not? And I don't know, this a little goes a long way because I feel like I've had this forever and I use it all the time. And what this is basically a setting powder for your concealer. It's right there, sorry. There's not really much to see, but it's a setting powder for your concealer, and it brightens your under eye area. And at first it didn't really do much for me, but I love it. It does definitely help my concealer stay on, and it also does help brighten up my eye. Another eye product that I used to not like at all, and all of a sudden I just fell in love with, is liquid liner. And really this is like what did the switch for me. Prior to that, I'm just a very, like, in general, my makeup is not like super perfect like a lot of girls on here, very precise, and I'm a little bit more, you know, everyday. Like if I make a little smudge, I'm not gonna cry about it. But liquid liner was like my nemesis because that's really when you can tell the messiness, and it just looks, if you get it wrong, it's janky. But the Lancome Art Liner, which I've heard about for years, really like changed that for me. It was just really nice. It's, I don't know, something about the applicator. It's just like one of these little like kind of felt applicators, and something about the thickness of this, the flexibility of it, it's like almost hard to mess up your liner. It was another item that I hated and then all of a sudden just became obsessed with is filling in my eyebrows. Before I just thought like my eyebrows are pretty dark, like today they're not filled in. I was like, they're pretty dark, they don't really need that much definition. I did it like one day and all of a sudden it just kind of bumped up my eye makeup and it looked a little more done up. And an item that I've been enjoying a lot lately is the MAC Penultimate Brown Marker. And I remember when this first came out, I was like, that is going to be the lamest product. I will never buy that. And then I just recently bought this and love it. So this isn't a product that I necessarily tried and didn't like. I just didn't like it off, I don't know what. But I've swatched it before and you can see that it's just a very light, it makes a super light color brown. It's not like Sharpie like I thought it was going to be, so it creates more shade and it just looks really natural and it's super easy to use, and anyone from blondes to brunettes can use this one color. So the next product I'm going to talk about is Essie nail polish. Like, I love nail polish, but Essie is a brand that I always thought was overhyped and it's just not for me. I've purchased a lot of Essie on my own, and for me it's just so streaky. It's not worth the hassle, and I don't think that it lasts much longer than my other nail polishes. So I never ever got the Essie hype. It's just never been my favorite brand, even though I had a couple products. Like, I would only use it if I was getting my nails professionally done because I didn't want to deal with it. And then I started getting Essie nail polishes from Clout, and I don't know if Clout just sends me like all the good shades, but this one, for example, is Fear or Desire, and it was from like one of their, like, I think the spring collection. It's this beautiful kind of tangerine orange color, and I was like, I don't even want to deal with this. And it was so easy to paint. There was like no streaks. My cousin, who's really into like nail polish and Essie, she told me it does depend like by the shade and the formulations of the colors, which ones are less fussy. But I swear, since I've been getting them from Clout, I haven't really had an issue with Essie that I thought. And I don't know if it's like when you get something for free, all of a sudden it seems a little sweeter. I don't know, but I have had a little turning point with Essie. I wouldn't say like I love it and can't live without it now, but I don't not to like it as much. The next product I'm going to talk about is this Stila Convertible Color, and it's a lip cheek cream, and this one is in the color Camila. And I bought this, I think I bought it. I'm pretty sure I bought it, not that I got it. But anyways, I got it a while ago regardless, and I remember when I first saw it, I was like, I'm going to love that. And then I didn't like the consistency of it. It felt a little sticky to me, and I don't know, I just did not like it at all. This is the color right here. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it on my lips. I didn't like it on my cheeks. And one day I was looking for my Bronze Universal, and I think it was like packed away because I had done like my cousin's makeup or something. And I just reached for this because it was closer, and I like loved it. Like, it's not a dupe for the Bronze Universal per se, but you could use it in similar ways. And I just really liked it because it was like a bronzer, like Fashion Is My Crush says, and it just kind of I don't know, it acted like a blush, but it warmed up my face. It's just like a favorite of mine in the warmer weather. On my lips, all of a sudden I like it. It doesn't feel sticky anymore. Like, it's just, all of a sudden, I love this product. But it keeps dying, so I'm going to try to get through with this. This is the Eve Pearl HD Dual Press Powder in medium. I didn't hate this ever, but there was definitely a point where it wasn't really working for my skin, and then it just magically like worked out great, and I just loved it. And it just looks really good in pictures, and it's like one of my favorite products now, and I can't get enough of it. So this is definitely a product that at first we started out rocky, now we're BFFs. And the last product is the Sigma SS109, which was their first stab at trying to dupe the MAC 109, and I have a whole hate review on this right here. Didn't like it. I still don't like it if you're going to compare it to the 109, but I have learned to really like this brush for blush because it's just great at getting right at the apples, and it's also, since it's not dense like a 109, it's really good at just kind of whisking away and blending the color. And I also really like it a lot for highlight because you can just dab, dab, dab it in. So, yep, those are the products that I started out totally hating, and now we love each other. And yeah, let me know down below any products that come to your mind that you know, once did not like at all, couldn't stand, and all of a sudden you just came like to realize that it was one of your favorite products. Because I think a lot of times on YouTube we do videos really quick and we're just like, it was awful, and then like a couple months later you find yourself liking it, and you're a little like embarrassed to come back on and say like, sorry guys, I actually use this all the time. So I think it's fine. You know, we all do that, and I would be very curious to see other people's responses to this. So if you want to do this video too, put it down below. Definitely check out the original one. That one was super cute. They had like a lot of cute, quirky, like everyday things that they hated and now they loved, and I definitely have some of those too, but I thought that the makeup idea would be really fun. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you're having a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.